Hola desde Buenos Aires, comrades. This is the third day I've been here in town, and it's actually the first day that I've felt well enough to get out of the apartment and start moving around. I was out a little bit yesterday just to explore the subway a little bit, but I don't know what it is I got, but it happened, I guess, on the trip here. I just haven't been feeling well. I think it's the flu. So today, we're going to be going back on the subway to a place called Plaza de Mayo, which is at the end of one of the subway lines. And it's supposed to be, according to Google, it's a famous place in Buenos Aires. So we're going to go there, probably buy some food, maybe hit an ATM, and then go back. I have a lot of editing to do still on videos from Quito, so you're not going to be seeing this until a few weeks after I'm recording it. I don't know if you could see that, but we're heading towards the Cathedral Station, which is the terminal at one end of the line. We're on the D line, and we're at a station called Oleros. It's a Saturday morning, so I don't expect that there's going to be that many people on it. And as sometimes happens in large cities that you don't know anything about, I stepped out of the Cathedral metro station and stumbled upon this. It looks like some kind of festival, market. I'm not sure what it is. They're not open yet, they're still setting up. But it's probably something that's going to last all weekend. As I'm recording this, it's Saturday morning. It's around 10 or 11 o'clock, I've lost track. Well, it's not really early. I don't know what this plaza is or what this festival is for. I'm going to wander around it before I head over to Plaza de Mayo, which according to Google Maps is about 600 meters away. I'm reminded that a few weeks ago in Quito, I was looking for Independence Square and didn't realize that on my map it was called something else. Same thing happened today. I'm looking for Plaza de Mayo, and here it is, I'm already there. Imagine my chagrin. Boy, is my face red. So whatever is going on here is going on in Plaza de Mayo. Well, it is starting to warm up. But you may recall that since I'm in the southern hemisphere, this is, I think, late fall, maybe early winter. This is May 20th. So I don't know exactly when winter is. I would imagine it's probably June, July, and August here in the southern hemisphere, if it's actually opposite of what we have in the northern hemisphere. So naturally, if this is a fall season, it would be a little bit cooler. Buenos Aires, of course, is not as far south as you can go in Argentina. There's a lot of Argentina farther south than this. So I'm guessing that it would be something like a climate similar to maybe North or South Carolina in the United States, where it gets cooler, but not that much cooler. But I do see people wearing hats and jackets, but nothing extreme. Well, this is the food area. But I was hoping for more of a food truck type stuff. They're selling actual vegetables and cooking stuff, bottles of tomato sauce, homemade, I guess. Not really sure what this is. You may recall Evita Perón, probably one of the famous Argentinians that you might know. Maybe it's another Evita, who knows? I'm not going to look that up. This is the kind of thing I need, I think.
Filmale que la verdad el mejor queso y el mejor longaniza que
Queso.
Olvídate.
Él está comiendo, mira, compró y ya está comiendo.
No hablo español. Tourist. Do you speak English? No? No.
Ay, no, nada.
Okay. Well, I narrowly avoided buying like a kilo of cheese there. If that woman spoke English, I would feel obligated to buy something. I'm going to make a wild guess and say that this is probably something that happens every weekend. From what I've read about Argentina so far, nothing is open on Sundays, and Saturdays is always a quiet day also. So I'm guessing that this might be something that goes on every single weekend. It does seem like a lot of work to set it up though. I'm not sure what this area of town is like during the week, but where I got off the subway, it seemed like it was some kind of a government administrative area. The National Bank of Argentina headquarters was there. There's a museum there, and it looked like a lot of other government type looking buildings. Yes, the hat's back on. I'm walking in the shade between all these buildings. It gets quite cold again. Another thing I'm looking for is an ATM. Money is hard to come by here, at least Argentinian money. I tried 2 banks and an airport exchange. I tried to exchange 200 US dollars, or no, 100 US dollars. And 2 of the banks here in town didn't exchange any money at all. And the bank at the airport only accepted 2 $20 bills for change and gave me the other 3 back and said I would have to change those in town. So I've been looking for an ATM, and of course on Saturday banks are closed, Sunday banks are closed, and unfortunately most of the banks I've seen so far have fences around them, and some of them, like the Bank of Patagonia that I just walked by, has guards posted around the bank outside the fence. But as you might guess, the ATMs are inside the fence. So when the bank's closed, those ATMs are also unavailable. Now, I'm sure there's other ATMs in town. There have to be. But I haven't found any yet. And I thought my brilliant plan of using the American Express to get my rewards points, using it every place I possibly could, it's not a very good plan. Very few places that I've seen so far accept American Express. They take Visa, and some of them take Visa and MasterCard. And of course they take cash, but my points scheme is on hold.
Cambio.
Gracias. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but there's a lot of people on the street saying cambio, cambio. What they're doing is trying to get you to change money.
Dólar cambio.
Argentina has a lot of economic problems right now, actually for the past few years. And inflation has been one of those issues. So the official rate of the exchange between the US dollar and the Argentinian peso is 213 or 15 or something like that. 200 plus pesos to $1. And right now, that's called the official exchange rate. There is another rate, which most people would consider the black market rate. It's actually referred to as the blue dollar rate. And that exchange right now sits at around 450 pesos to $1. So if you come down here and you want to change money, you talk to one of the cambio guys or cambio women, there's a few women doing it. You'll agree on an exchange rate, and then they'll take you to a little kiosk where you actually do the transaction. Let's just say that I'm no longer looking for an ATM. The street that I'm on right now is called Florida Street, or Calle Florida. It's a pedestrian street, a lot of shops, and there's a few restaurants along the sides. And it runs for about a kilometer, I think. At the end of this street, I'm going to be running into a metro stop, hopefully the D line, but we'll see when we get there. Well, the subway stop I was heading for was closed. It was under repair. Just the station, because I know the line is open. So rather than just walking back the way I came, I figured I would just walk to the next station. It's about the same distance, 2 kms. But this way I figure at least I'll see a little bit more of the city rather than just the same places I was just a little while ago. So it's about 1.5 kms from where I am right now to the subway station that I need to find to get back home. This road is at least 12 lanes wide. And there are 4 sections when you're crossing it. 4 little islands that you can rest on, I guess, or else take shelter when the light changes. I'm hoping this is the busiest, or one of the busiest streets in town. Okay, we're back where we started at the station near my house. So I think what I'm going to do is just put a lid on this video, call it a day. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.
Hey folks, thanks for watching. If you like this video, please subscribe by clicking my face over there on the left. That's it for today. I'll show myself out.